Right, I want to play with the Jag today. There is engine management light is on. If I put the ignition on, start up. So engine management light stays on, and sometimes what I get is this orange light here comes on, and then in the message box it says restricted performance. It has done that pretty much since I've owned the car. And originally the codes that came up when we plugged it in said it was knock sensor. Changed both knock sensors and put it back together, and now it only comes on if my foot's off the throttle pedal and we're coasting, and then as soon as you accelerate again, after 5-10 seconds the light goes back off. Plugged it in again, it's now saying there's an air leak, so I'm guessing in taking the supercharger off and the throttle body and everything, I have made an air leak somewhere. Very, very slight, because it runs fine. So in order to find it, I've bought a smoke leak detector kit. This is just a cheap one that I got from, I don't know, actually, Amazon or eBay. I think it was Amazon. I'll put a link in the box below. What I've got to do is take all the covers off, and I will probably leave this on actually. There's a round cone for coming in, so I'll probably take it off here. Pump the smoke, it basically creates smoke in there, so it'll pump the smoke into the engine, and then hopefully we'll be able to see where the leak's coming from. Right, I think I've got the camera set up a little bit better than I did on the last video where it was a little bit high. Alright, so I'll put it over there. So you've got the air intake, air filter, airflow meter, and you've got this air intake. This I want to get rid of. You can get a really nice shiny chrome one, or stainless steel. Which gets rid of this lot, which should give me a bit more noise. But I've got to save up for that. And I have just realised that all of that's got to come off. I might try and do it without first, just in case it's an easy fix. Right. If anyone's wondering why I've cable tied the plug for the airflow meter on, when we originally, one of the faults we had originally when I first got the car was airflow meter problem, and so I changed the airflow meter, and then the problem was still there. So just to eliminate the wiring, I literally just, careful, I don't want to cut through the pipe. I cable tied the wiring just in case it was that was being disturbed, but as it turns out, it wasn't. A bit more, I should then just slide off of there. That's what I hate about modern cars, is everything's so, let's take the airbox out of the way, everything's so plasticky and not like the Morris and the Midget. There we go. Right, so hopefully this, apparently let's just hook that up there, part of the car that's not rusty. Hopefully this cone is the right, oh yeah, that fits in there quite nicely. And then batteries in the back. Do I have any kind of positive terminal, or should I go and find a spare battery? I think I'm going to go and find a spare battery. There's no jumper terminal under here, it's all under the wheel arch. Right, one spare battery. It's actually out of Selena's Beetle. Thanks, Selena. There we go, so the box starts buzzing. I turn that on, and it's now creating smoke. So I'll grab a light, and then we'll have a look, see if we can see where the smoke comes out. It can apparently take 2 to 3 minutes for the smoke to start leaking. Right, so I do have my suspicions where, oh, there we go. Look at that, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. We obviously do have a leak of some kind. Let's turn that off for a minute. Oh. Right, we noticed something down the back there then. That's quite a big leak actually. Bigger than I thought that was going to be. Let's turn that back on. Right. Okay, well that answers my query. I think all of that's going to have to come off to try and see where it's coming from. So yeah, taking this scuttle panels off, it's not too bad. The wipers are probably the hardest part of the whole job. And so, take these wipers off. I am amazed at how much smoke come out of that. So we had a car in the other day with a air leak. And there was just little tiny wafts of smoke that came out, nothing like that. So the fact that this was running as well as it is with that sort of air leak that's actually quite surprising. Give the wipers a bit of a wiggle, they come off. That's it. One there. You can get a proper tool for doing this. I don't have one. There we are. I don't normally have too much trouble with these. Alright, and just a little flat screwdriver to get what's left of these plastic bungs. There should be some there. Oh, found a spare one. Well, it's obviously lived there for a while, and I'll probably get the others from the other side. I think there's one there. There they are. Right, and then little Torx screwdriver. I think this is a T20. And we'll just pull these screws out. In case you couldn't tell, I have had this off many times. And knowing my luck, I'll take this one off now. And I won't be able to do anything about the air leak today, and it'll have to go back together again. And I'll have to order the part, and then I'll have to take it all off again next week. Right, that's that side. Take my screwdriver. That one there. And that one there. And then 2 more screws. Go. And then these things here, just pop the middle through, and then they just lift out. These are the original ones. These are what came with the car. This type here are what I've added for the moment, because they were, obviously you can see there's loads missing in the middle of the car there. And I've just put that fits, does the job. At the end of the day, when the bonnet's shut, you can't really see them anyway. Again, at some point I will get proper ones and replace all of them, because I'm also missing some out of this panel, some of the special clips out of there. So, right, so that can now come off. There we go, just get it past the bonnet, and that's out the way. You can see it's a long way down there. It's actually, I believe, it's coming out of this vacuum pipe. It comes back to the brake servo. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. There's so much stuff down there. Hopefully you can. I don't know, I just saw smoke over there. Is that from... maybe, I don't know if it's the same source or a different one. Have I really got 2 air leaks? Yeah, that's a different one. The reason I'm blowing it out of the way is just so I can see where, if I can see where the smoke's starting from. Okay, right, well, I think the best thing I can do then is just to start stripping all of this off. And we'll see if there's anything obvious. I'm not going to go full-blown supercharger out, but we'll see what we can find. So this bar across the top here, again they've got 2 13mm bolts on either side and 3 in the middle. It's like a strut brace. There we go. to the other side. There we go. Another big annoying piece of the puzzle. Just kick all of that out of the way. Right, so I'm going to undo that from here. We can take this. There's a lot of smoke in there. I'll take this off as well. These there's a vacuum pipe there. Sorry, breather pipe. God, you can see how much smoke it fills it up the intake with. Yeah, these pipes here, you want to be very, very careful not to break those. There is also rubber seals on the end, which I've also replaced because I thought they may have been part of the issue. I'll put that down there. Right, now this is where it gets a bit fiddly because I've just noticed that's been rubbing on there. That's not good. I'll have to do something with that when I go back together. Right back there. That, I don't know if you can see back there, that is the clip to undo this. And my little tiny screwdriver won't reach there. But do not fear. Good old Halford's ratcheting tools. I think it was Halford's I got this from. I've actually had 2 of these. I think I was given one. Oh, I hear that smoke. It's a good bit of kit, but yeah, that stinks. See, this has got like a bendy end on it. That's it. That's going. At least I can. Even if that's not undone, I can move that. There we go. So we've got to lift the back of it up first. There we go. Slide it forwards. More smoke comes out. There we go. Right. And then that takes us to the throttle butterfly. If we want to go around the other side, although we're gonna have another look down here and just see if I could see these screws here. I don't know if you can see this corner here is very, very wet, and that side's not. So that's a little 8mm. If I go and grab an 8mm socket, I'm going to see if I can tighten that up a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's very loose. Wow. Oh, so is that side. Oh, that's not good. This side's tight. Oh, that's actually a good thing. Hopefully I'm pretty sure that would have caused that problem. The smoke from that side, and then this one down here I know is going to be fiddly, and I'm not even entirely sure I'm going to be able to do anything with it at the moment, because there is a little plastic clip down there. It's one of those Chinese like the finger toys you used to get in Crackers, where you put your fingers together and you can't pull them apart. Put your fingers in and can't pull them apart, you have to push them together in order to release it. It's that sort of thing, and I can't see. I'll do my torch just now. Literally, oh there it is, right in the middle. I was going to say, literally in my hand, 5 minutes here. So I'm going to try and push the little clip in and pull the pipe out. I don't know, it's going to, I don't want to break the pipe. No, I can't drive the car. And yeah, we had this was a known problem from before, and I thought I'd repaired it, but clearly not well enough. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to order the proper end for that and dig around with that on another day. Put it back together and probably do another smoke test and hope that there's nothing coming out of there. So yeah, that'll be definitely top of my wish list at the moment, is a new one of these. So we can hear all the power. Hear all that power going through. Right, pipe in, battery connected, smoke machine on. I'm still expecting smoke from that back corner, just hopefully not here. Oh, we got some smoke. Let's turn the box off a minute. Leave the power on. I'm pretty sure all of that smoke is coming from down that pipe there. Yeah, hopefully you can see that down there. If I hold that in, yeah, there's still smoke even when that's held down. So yeah, I think new one of these pipes. I mean, let's see how loose that is. But nothing from the other side. That's all coming from down there, so happy with that. Now, unfortunately, the diagnostics equipment I have at work won't play. It will go into every ECU on this, apart from engine management, which is very frustrating. I do have a friend who's got one that will go into engine management, but just to make sure it starts and runs all right, we'll try it out. But the engine management light will still be on. Hopefully, restricted performance isn't on. Yeah, that's all good for now then. Right, all that's left for me to do then is go for a nice drive home. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. That was a bit of pretty much me rambling, but if you have any comments, put them in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.